Hello, welcome back to today's Inspirational Message. And I'm just really blessed to be in the happiest place on earth, so they say, at Disneyland. And I'm with my best friend, just kind of chilling, having a good time. And I thought of a quote about friendship, which I think would be great. And then you'll get an opportunity to meet my best friend, and he'll get to share some words of wisdom. But before that, I want to share today's quote. Today's quote is from a very famous author. He wrote the book, The Chronicles of Narnia, and produced some really good just quotes, quality, solid quotes. And today's quote is about friendship. And it goes like this. Friendship is born in the moment when one person says to another, "What? You too? I thought I was the only one." So from here, you're gonna hear one perspective of how my best friend and I got to know each other and really what makes that bond. Oh, this is my best friend, Howie. Howie, say hi.
Yo.
And so, what better way to find out about friendship than asking the friend himself, you know, where he believes, you know, the core of the friendship is, how did it all started. And so, Howie, how do we become friends?
How did we become friends? Well, we started being friends. We met when we were like 5 years old.
That's right.
We were at church, and then we were in a building, and then there's like a small room, and I opened a door, and there's like this, and I see Tim. I didn't know who he was yet. Like the moment I opened the door, Tim was holding a metal stick, like this metal bar, and he was pretending to be a Ninja Turtle. So he was like, "I'm a Ninja Turtle," and then I'm like, "Oh, I'm scared." So I had to close the door, and I was like, "Oh, well maybe I should go check it out again." So I opened the door again, and he's doing the same thing. "I'm a Ninja Turtle," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm scared too." So I closed the door, and then I went in the third time, and then Tim was like, 你讲中文吗? Yeah, and I was like, yes. And then after that, I was like, oh, there's someone else that speaks Chinese like me. Because when I was 5 years old, I couldn't speak English, and I only spoke Chinese. So that was like the time where I first met Tim.
So, as far as, you know, in regards to today's quote, what would you say is our, "What? You too?" type moments where we really connect and you feel like we really understand one another?
Well, we're talking about childhood. Well, this is the part where it's like, hey, he speaks Chinese just like me too.
That's right.
And then number two, it was like, hey, he likes Ninja Turtles too.
That's simple, baby.
That's right, cartoons. And that evolved into like Dragon Ball Z collection cards. Hey, like we're collecting the same thing.
And what would you say it is now? What do you think are understanding each other? What kind of things do you feel like we really understand about one another?
Well, now it's like we're in the same phase in life where like we're pursuing career. We're both single, so like we're both like pursuing whoever God has in store for us, and like we don't know who it is, and we're just like excited to see what God's doing in our life, like what kind of miracles He's doing, what kind of things we're learning. Well, I'm working now, so I talk about work. Tim's in grad school, so he talks about grad school. But yeah, we're both like in a professional industry, like so.
Solid. All right, and we're gonna do a series on this, so we'll continue this up, and you'll see his face again. So thanks a lot, Howie, and you are very privileged to be able to get to hear and see my best friend. We've known each other since 5, and so it's awesome to be able to even hear that story again about how we met. I don't even remember all that, but he has a pretty good memory. And I guess the point I really want to drive home is, you know, friendship doesn't have to be that complicated. I think sometimes people overthink it, kind of try to weigh it out. It's like, oh, you know, is this person worthy to be my friend? Should I invest in myself in this person? And I think picking good friends is extremely important. And I would say I am who I am today because of the friends that I surround myself with. At the same time, it's really simple stuff. I mean, I connected with them over Ninja Turtles and being able to speak Chinese, you know, when we were 5. And so, try not to overthink it. These friendships is really just, the crux of life, the beauty of life.
That's right.
Is finding those friends. And so I encourage you, be a friend, make friends, by being a friend. And so have a great week. I'll check in with you later. And remember, when you're tired, get inspired.